Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Warhammer 2 Total War as the dwarves, Thorek, Ironbrow, and here it is. Battle from last episode. Yeah, it's not what I would call easy, but at the same time, there are a couple of things that are going to make it slightly more, shall we say, tolerable. First of all, let's get all of these tiny little units of, like, you know, no dwarves whatsoever in front of the catapults. You're going to be the Catapult Guard. Alright, I'm going to group you all together. Let's do it like that. Alright. And then the rest, this is what's actually going to do the fighting. I want to turn around and deal with this army first. And in order to do that, I'm going to need both the Quarrelers and the melee infantry and the two hero units. I'll leave the Feral Carnosaur. I'm not sure if it's a Feral Carnosaur or if it's just a Carnosaur. Anyway, it's tiny. You know, we'll leave tiny over here to the side like this, and as these orcs, along with their reinforcements, start flooding in towards us, you know how it is. These guys are gonna do their best to reduce their numbers as much as they can. We're gonna deal with this army and then rush back over here and deal with the other one, at least. That's the hope. Here we go. Okay, now I like the enthusiasm and firing on the first thing that comes up, but gonna need you to spread those shots out a little bit, and besides that, hero is not that big of a problem. I also want Thorek to get stuck in immediately against probably the big guns, if I have to choose. But if you can get the big guns and the trolls, that'd be kind of awesome too. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that is a catapult. That is indeed a catapult. Okay. Let's focus all our fire on the catapult. You are going to shoot the night gobos. We'll make sure we suffer as few casualties as possible. That said, I think I lost about half the iron breakers saying that, but, you know, as few as possible doesn't mean we take 0 casualties, it just means we take as few as possible, which is sometimes 0 and sometimes is like a third of my army, but there's personally little we can do about that. I kind of like how this is going, in that, okay, ceasefire ammo is precious. I kind of like how this is going in that this greenskin army is completely ignoring what are unit number-wise like 2/3 of my army. Strength-wise, they're probably like a 10th or so. Well, these catapults are quite strong. Maybe I'm underselling them a little bit, but you know the point still remains the same. Let's have you set up like so, and the rest of you are going to set up like that. I noticed that this little guy is getting hit, and I'm wondering what by. I can't see an enemy. I mean, I can see the Goblin Wolf Riders, but I suppose the Golden Wolf Riders. Alright. Tiny can take a punch. That's no problem. Get rid of those Wolf Riders, please. You're going to be in time to stop the charge. Need you to fight those River Trolls. Oh, those River Trolls are going to be nasty. Okay, and these units here, I mean, I expect you to do absolutely nothing. I have 0 expectations from you, which means, you know, you can't disappoint me. I think. I hope you can't disappoint me. If you can disappoint me and I have 0 expectations from you, that'd be a bit... Well, let's just say we're going to have problems at that stage. Okay, let's check out the Anvil's might against these big guns. Honestly, that's pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty gosh darn good. And it says we're winning the battle, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. Okay, well we've beaten the River Trolls. Go and try and fight Azag, Tiny. It's not gonna be a pretty fight, but it's gonna be one we have to take. I think they definitely have like a catapult or something somewhere, because I'm getting hit. So yeah, here we have Tiny trying to duel it out with Azag. Let's not hit our own boy, shall we? Thank you very much. Tell you what, let's get all of this infantry forward. You're going to have to do a bit of Alright, this isn't exactly perfect, but I'm trying to distract as many of these units as I can and have them go this way. Okay, Tiny needs to get out of there because I don't want to lose the only... the only good monster unit that I have. Well, actually the only monster unit that I have, period. It's good or bad. Let's use this. Let's use this. That was a good throw. That was a good throw. Wish you could throw on the other guys now and then, you know, we'd have a proper battle going on. Quarrelers need to step up immediately. I think Tiny did an amazing job, and I think he should be rewarded with extra treats. And also the privilege of retreating from the battlefield. Obviously he can't retreat, but we can just put him in the rear. 500 HP, I'm not willing to risk it. It's not... we're not at that stage of the battle, right? We're not at that stage of the fighting where 500 HP is going to just win or lose anything. Because we just won. Alright. Among other reasons, yes, there is that to consider as well. Let's kill as many as we can by shooting them in the back. Not very glorious, but necessary. And I will continue shooting with all this artillery. Try and kill as many as we can while they're running away. Now, I'm pretty sure the Quarrelers are slower than more or less everything in the Greenskin roster, but we can try and give chase. And there we go. Expect a tiny bit more damage here and there. Every bit helps, you know, as they say. And there we go. It's a close victory. I didn't expect much more from it, given the number of greenskins and just the amount of resources we need to spend fighting them. I didn't exactly use those rune buffs often. I'm getting a bit of a too good to use syndrome from them. Because, like, this is a tough battle, you know, you fight here, you beat them, and then you immediately turn around and run the other way and fight them, and it's like, you know, when do I pop it, when do I save it? It's a bit awkward. Probably should have used it a bit more, but then again, you know, I think we did fine. Matter of fact, we lost 62 dwarves. I can't imagine us doing better. I mean, Tiny took most of the damage, honestly, so... Alright, there we go. As much as I like gold, I think growth and income and public order are going to be good here.
I want gold, not Prisoners!
I'm sorry you got prisoners. It's... You know, you can't always get what you want, right? It's... Can't happen. Sorry. Okay. Guys ready for duty. Raid any region belonging to the following race, greenskins. Don't I already have that grudge? Pretty sure I already have that grudge. Anyways, yeah. Got the thing going on in Nagashazar. We can actually build up Nagashazar again. That's kind of amusing. I mean, this is a huge army, and they're still not attacking Nagashazar. Ugh. Don't quite know what that's all about. Ah, here he is. Grimgor, 2 full stacks of mean green orchood. River Troll, nasty skulkers, some goblins, probably a lot more elite and advanced infantry down the line.
Summon me if you dare.
I'm gonna go this way.
What is unthinkable?
No, it's not. That's a there's a perfectly fine spot for you to land there. Thank you.
The axe thirsts for war.
Okay, now with you, we're just gonna grab Mount Silverhorn, or Silver Spear, sorry. Oh, we're not losing any units. No. Alright, that was an awesome fight. Just occupy it.
Time for a reckoning.
And this. We'll get a
Morgrim's gears of war will churn
factory. We'll get attacks over here. Good. So, now that's done, we have to deal with this. There is a war army here under Azag that I would like to destroy, and then now this is replenishing, but it's less dangerous. So now that we've regained a little bit of our HP, we can go over here. Decisive victory, we're not losing anything. Wow. Wow, alright. Get some money and some oath gold. Lovely. And back to the Pillars of Grungi for a little bit extra replenishment. So, now that's done. Now that that's done, I guess we can go with Miner's Instinct and Purebred, Iron Willed and Lightning Strike, and then, yeah, then we're pretty much done, I feel like. But we'll still have about 10 or so extra points to put into whatever we want, so kind of interesting. For example. Alright. This situation has been dealt with. Next, we have Logan the Old Frowner, who is in a perfect position to get rid of one of my grudges. That is to raid a greenskin hold. Right. Settlement upgrade available at the Lost Plateau. We skip that. Nagashazar we skip because it's going to get blown up anytime now. I could go to Darkhold and... Oh, I could have gone to Darkhold with this army and tried to defend it. First of all, he could have intercepted me, and he has 21 out of 20 Y units. It's kind of ridiculous. There's 2 full armies here. Wurgaz the Great Green Prophet and Grimgor. I'd rather wait for this army to come down and then fight them together.
The clan honor
to be brutally honest with you. And if he takes Darkhold, who cares? It's just, yeah, it's really not that important. I'm gaining a heck of a lot more territory than I'm losing daily, so or each turn. So really, like, it's no big deal. All right, there's a couple of things to upgrade. I think that's it as far as the combat is concerned. Obviously, we're going to build up the economy where possible. Like here. I mean, ooh, Totika can get upgrades too. Lovely. See, that's the thing. It's the small stuff. It's the really small stuff like this. Where instead of like compiling all this money or recruiting a new army with it or something, we're instead using it for different nefarious purposes. We're using it instead to build up our economy. That's really making a big difference. And here we go. We have an ancestral blood of Grungi Lord, and we're going to recruit him down here, for example, for some more research speed. And then over at the Black Iron Mine, I think. Yeah, let's say over at the Black Iron Mine, we'll get... oh, we'll get something else. We'll get the Disciplined Lord. Yeah, we will. Disciplined one, really like him. And then... well, we have to take a look-see at all of this.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
It's okay, you can get a regular army and build it up slowly over the turns. Now, I haven't forgotten from last time. I haven't. Might be surprised at that fact, but I have indeed not forgotten.
Ready?
Karaza Karak
Welcome, King.
is
I'm
willing
King, sir.
to confederate with me. Oh yeah. And that also means that I'll be able to reforge this thing. 100 more trade goods faction-wide. I'm wondering how much that's going to affect the economy. So we're currently at 11,000, right? 11,600.
The formulas of Smetnir are finally revealed to us.
Well done, my lord. You have made great progress in reclaiming the lost artifacts of your kin.
Nothing.
But beware, for it is certain that there are more malevolent forces chittering in the deeps who covet the treasures you seek.
The secrets of Smetnir are written within this puzzle box.
Fascinating. Grombrindle was wounded, so he's going to be out of commission for 2 turns. But we do have another lord here that's not wounded. We've buried in Stoneheart, and he's ideal for just sitting around, honestly, but he is level 11. I want to see what sort of skills they gave him. And I guess I'll take this guy. But I also have to get a look-see at what we already have over here. So this is a terrible idea. I'm just going to remove that.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
This is
Master
completely
of Runecraft.
unnecessary.
Let us begin.
Excuse me? How are you even leveled? Wrong. It's wrong on so many no. I'd like to save the Iron Breakers and the cannons. It's just not worth it though. I'd rather just recruit them elsewhere. It's just bad.
Retake the realm.
It's just straight up bad. Now,
Bearers, move.
as far as you're concerned, you're actually in an okay position. I'd like you to get rid of these miners,
The High King.
because they're not exactly helping anyone. And then instead of those miners, get like 3 more quarrelers. And also get rid of one of these longbeards. And this will make room for 3 grudge throwers, or maybe 3 flame cannons or something. But before that, you need to get to Karag and secure this province, which you are going to do in a bit. And then you, obviously, you're just gonna go with probably the best army money can buy. So I'm talking flame cannons, I'm talking iron breakers, you know, the lot. Okay, commandments available, tax. And that's all, that's the only complete province I was given access to. Shameful display. Shameful display, truly, but perhaps that gives certain...
I'll have your words. Begone.
Oh, really? Okay.
So,
The Border Princes actually kind of like me, and I like them back. I would very much like to just peacefully coexist with the Border Princes. What's stopping our peaceful coexistence is their control of Varenka Hills, but you know what? They can keep Varenka Hills, it's not that
You have a
important.
proposal? We are willing to hear it.
of course.
The money that we're going to get from trading with the Border Princes is much, much greater than the money we would get from taking over Varenka Hills. And going into Akendorf and stuff over here, I mean, yeah, eventually we can backstab them. We're probably going to confederate Karak here, and they're going to want this place, and then, you know, we'll work from there, but yeah, you know.
I refuse.
Alright.
I ain't doing that.
Is that the end of the turn? I think so. 17,000 gold, by the way. 17,000
Always up best.
gold. Shocking. Shocking numbers, truly. Very happy we got Karaza Karak, because, I mean, look at this. It's got the airfield, lovely. It's got the foundry, it's got the engineer's workbench, which actually gives me capacity for engineers, something I should look into.
It is time.
The mustering hall is going to be a problem, though, isn't it? Because I'm demolishing it. Yeah. Glad I caught that. So instead of the mustering hall, why don't you... I think you're going to get Thunderers, but I need to check something. So this is ammunition for Quarrelers, Thunderers, and Rangers. What was over here that... Missile strength for Iron Drakes and Flame Cannon units. Ah, right. So I could just get Quarrelers still. Ah, what the hell, we'll get some Thunderers. Why the hell not? That's going to be you for this turn. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let's go to the next turn. Darkhold has been besieged. Now we get a good look at their armies. This is, it's a bit weaker than I thought it would be. The army on the top is good, army on the bottom is meh.
You're not welcome, so I won't pretend otherwise.
Non-aggression pact. sorry, every role-playing conscious and lore-conscious fiber of my being is saying no, so I can't do that. Sorry. Just can't do that. I'm sorry. I cannot. I truly cannot. It is what it is. Are they finally going to attack Nagashazar? Maybe,
Your
maybe
reach
not.
grows yet further, great lord. Your endless victories are changing the very fates themselves. The world falls before your incredible power.
I know, I'm so awesome, right? Someone looted. They actually looted it. Huh. Alright, who cares? Nagashazar's been besieged. About time. Bit extra public order, that's gonna help. Archivist over there is good. Chapter objective. Get 20 settlements, whatever. Let's get Dr. Raz right now. That's the first thing I can see. Loot and occupy. Repair this, get rid of this, and everything else is built correctly in this area, so there's no need to worry about anything. Axe-Lord, and we may continue on our merry way over in this direction. There's going to be some big fights happening over here, as you might expect.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
And that's going to start with the fall of Ashridge Mountain, which I will loot and occupy. That's actually built correctly. Alright. Good. So, we now have 2 armies. They have 2 armies. We're ready to face off. Thunderer. Over here... Well, other than the endless amounts of upgrades that we need to be doing, we can also jump over to this place and start taking it over. Just take the whole edge of the map over here. That's going to be great. In Karazakarak, we're going to need Throne Hall of the High King, which is excellent. Truly an epic building, and then I'm probably going to get like a Hall of Oaths or something here. Yeah, get a Hall of Oaths here, and now with the rest of the money that we have, which is a very considerable amount of money, what we're going to do right, is we're going to start building armies. But of course I forgot about Thorek, who needs to go to Mount Squighorn. So let's do that really quickly.
North. Avenge the ancestors! Claim it for the throne!
We have the Silver Road, we have taxes in the Silver Road. And we have some more stuff. Okay, I'm going to take some time off camera to build some stuff for all the new units. Now, how have you been built? Dear Father, our Lord, thou who art in heaven, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's the only correct reaction to seeing something like that. Genuinely is. Let's get some grudge throwers for Thorgrim. 3 will do just fine, and then oh, there is some research to be done, is there not? I'd love some of this Untainted stuff. Faction-wide, because I think we're on the brink of a Chaos Invasion. It's turned 70-something. They should be coming, like, any minute now. Okay, I'm just going to do this very quickly. I know I missed a thing, don't worry, I'll go back to it in a second. How's public order over here? Not very good. Really? It's not very good here. Okay. Tinker's Den. Death Pass. Get you. That's at level 3, that's at level 2. Okay. And then... that's all good, that's all good. Grom Peak. I don't know, man. Would you get a Grom Peak? I guess this. It's very out of the way. There's not much else you can get for it. Okay. That means all the upgrades are handled. Most of the army recruitment is handled. I'd love to make some more troopers over here. Let's go with like 2 Iron Drakes and Longbeards for the next 3 turns. And then you're sorted. There's this funny situation over here which it's like... Pyrrhic victory, really? And if you're saying Pyrrhic victory, I can probably get a better victory out of it, but sure, Pyrrhic victory. And the rebellion solves itself. Darwi! Just Darwi, period. Oh, good lord in heaven. Alright. I'm gonna take some time, like I said, off camera to recruit stuff. Not to recruit stuff, to build stuff in the Great Forge. I can't get anything else. No, can I? No. Alright. So, the plan is fairly simple. Logan, the old frowner, is gonna head this way and is gonna get rid of the greenskins in the Western Badlands. These 2 armies are going to fight Grimgor, hopefully win, and then, you know, that's going to be it. This army is going to get, you know, 4 recruits and then go wherever it's needed, either south or, either north or east, sorry. This army is not very good. It's not very good. But it's also not bad. So, I feel like Thorgrim should keep it. Now, something that I need to do is go over to the Master Engineer's table over here, if you call it, if you want to call it that, or whatever you call it, and then recruit a Master Engineer. Now, the question now becomes... where do I put him? And I think I'm going to put him in this army right here. The completely new and fresh one. Yeah. And then I will give you the Obsidian Blade. The Glittering Scales, which is... yeah, you know, none of these are awesome, but none of these are bad either, so... get those, and then Speed Banner is okay. Everything else is kind of tragic, and then I'll need to make a couple of character runes for you. I'll do that next time. Okay, as for you, get over here. And that's it. I think I'm pretty happy with the way this turn is looking. Next. Rating. Okay, does that mean I can reach you with the stuff? Probably, right? We'll see. Get calculations down because we don't care about them. And then let's do this. That's a pretty small army. I don't think you can make it all the way over here on time to do anything. Pretty sure you can't. And you also won't be able to move. So that's good. I'll take care of the minor stuff first. I feel most comfortable doing that. So these auto-resolve battles for minor settlements and, you know, that kind of stuff. Chasing down Grimgor. No, 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 goddammit, no, no, no. Okay, we have Lightning Strike. I don't need anything else. I'll get Rally. I don't need anything else from that lower part of the thing. Alright. Upgrades. Many, many upgrades.
Vengeful Rune Lord. I'll cast the runes. Casting the runes. I suppose so.
Okay, let's just walk to Stone Mine Tower. That's alright. And then, oh, look who made it this way.
Aye. Grudges will be settled. Time for a reckoning.
I get the feeling if I click here, he's going to intercept me, and I'm going to be in for one hell of a fight. So let's not click that just yet. And let's go through everything else that we need to upgrade. You know, sort out the economy first, and battles will sort themselves out for the most part. That sounds funny, but it's actually true. Like, they really do sort themselves out after a certain point, because we're just going to get, like, the most awesome stuff. And, well... at that point, it's all over.
Ready.
So, you're recruiting... Should I get something in Carrack 8 Peaks and recruit there as well? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. Probably not. Okay, and then it's just these left. Okay, tell you what though. I'm going to cut the video here. It's been a lengthy episode. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, now if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series and the content I produce on the channel. Approaching record speeds of speaking. I'll see you all next time. Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned this. My internet is a little bit better now. Tiny bit better. Not great, but it's better, it's serviceable. What do I mean by that? I occasionally have internet, I occasionally don't have internet, so make of that what you will. Anyways, next episode we're going to move over here, see what Grimgor does. If he reacts, alright, we'll fight. If he doesn't, you know, what can we do? We have two armies over here, both of them fairly low level. I'm going to go in with this army first, because I care not at all about it, almost. If I would lose the entire thing, honestly, it'd be kind of okay, just unnoticeable for the most part. I'll just recruit another one at Karak with better units, so, like, who cares, is my point. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to move this army in. If he takes the bait and fights, good. If he doesn't, we'll just move the other army in and have Grimgor on the run, basically. Though, he does have, look at that, another full army about to land at the Fortress of Vorag, but I've made it clear before, I don't care about the Plane of Bones. They can take everything here. I care about defeating their big armies, stopping them from recruiting stuff. Once I've done that, we can just swoop over here and retake everything. It's not gonna do any damage to us. And besides, we are pretty much out-producing them in terms of units, which is kind of shocking considering that they're greenskins. Anyways, I did the outro like minutes ago and I'm still not ending the video. Like I said, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye. Oh, and I'll make some of the rune stuff off camera, so I don't have to bother you with it. Bye-bye.